Good to go. Okay, welcome. Well, you're gonna be joining me in the booth. We got Captain Napkins, first time in the booth, hosting the stream for us. And again, I'm Squeller underscore 22, and we got some Silver Series action. This is not the main. We're gonna be streaming the Heat Race, just to talk a little bit about the league and what Silver Series is and a little bit of insight. Yeah, but I'll let my co-commentator, Captain Napkins 88, you've probably seen him race the league before. He's now in the Gold Series. Say hi, or do whatever, man.
Hey guys, how's it going? This is Captain Napkins here. Doing some Silver Series Week 1 action today. So, kind of repeating what Squeller just said. But,
Yeah, good. So, yeah, sorry to cut you off there, man. I think
yep, same.
Oh, perfect. Okay. So, yeah, we got Frylock. He's our pace car once again for Silver Series. What Silver Series is versus what you just saw. Silver Series is the next step up. It's no longer a development league per se, but more of I guess some tight racing. A lot of these guys, I think all of them minus Travis and Chevy Colt have raced in the league before. I've seen a lot of these names. We got some really tight racing, some fast racing, and yeah, it should be good. So we're doing a heat race. This is gonna be for the starting positions for the main, which will be 40 laps. So the positions were determined randomly this time around. Other than that, yeah, it's about what's still in. So, got any bets or insights going into this race? Who do you think is going to win, Napkins?
No, I do know a couple of the names going into this. A couple that I thought were going to be joining me in gold. And then there's also a couple other fast guys that this is their first time around in PRA. I've raced a lot in public lobbies with, so Tyhard and Millsy is who I'm looking for to be strong here. They came into the last season towards the end and really did well, so I'm looking for both of them to have a strong showing here.
Yeah, that's a good bet. I should also mention that script for Ace 9677 is also new to the league,
Yep.
making his debut in PRA on this short oval. But yeah, keep in mind this isn't for the points. This is just for the positioning for our main. Frylock is pulled off. We are waiting for a green flag to come around that last corner.
Yep.
So, that is a green.
Yep.
Going into corner one. Ty gets a little bit on the inside, but he calms it down. Gives Millsy a bump. Those two will be battling the entire night. B-Dog is taking the pole. Hyper is in second. Petrie and Colt are beside each other, battling out for third. And our bronze guy, Wired, is in fifth. Millsy went a little wide. Regroups back in the pack. Stroker, I didn't see what happened, but Stroker got a little involved. And it looks like he's going to be running back in the pack trying to catch up. But yeah, clean racing. That's what we expect.
Yep, looks like everybody's giving each other room out there, not crowding anybody too much yet. A lot of race left though.
Oh yeah, and you're going to see a big difference. Not just
Ooh, Travis and Lysos get into a little something back there. I'm not sure. Looks like I'm getting a little bit of lag there. I'm not sure if they actually did or.
Well, they've balanced out now.
Yeah, it looks like
a little bit of a gap on it.
Yeah.
My lap timer speed up. Let me just really quickly fix this. Good old Wreckfest doing Wreckfest thing. There we go. So yeah, B-Dog's still in first. Hyper's in second.
Yep.
Hyper's in second.
You got Petrie in third. Ty's making a hard charge up.
Oh yeah. He really wants to get into that top five, and he's already got that fourth. Good for him to keep pushing through. He's got 3 laps to go, and it's a very tight oval. Stroker has flipped and gone to the back corner. Hopefully we'll try to rejoin the track too early. Nope, looks like he's giving the guys proper space. Looks like Wired got pushed off at some point too.
Yeah, I was just looking, saw him at the back of the pack. I'm not sure what happened to him. I didn't have eyes.
Yeah, I think he just caught that outside edge. I didn't quite see it.
Yeah, this track will really get you with that. If you get over that outside berm, you're losing a couple seconds at least.
Oh yeah, for sure. You got to stay on that inside, and
Yeah.
it can be tight when you're going 3 or 4 wide. But
Yeah.
as we round out the last corner, Petrie's making a gun for Hyper on the inside, but it looks like he doesn't make it. And B-Dog crosses the line. He's gonna take pole. Hyper second, Petrie third. We got Ty in fourth, Cole Chevy in fifth, Travis in sixth. Two new guys taking fifth and sixth. Uh, Lice is seventh. Graham is in eighth. Millsy took ninth after a little bit of hiccup near the start. Blood took 10th. Another guy got bumped up from bronze to silver this year. Wired with a little bit of going wide, got 11th, and rounding out the field, the Stroker in 12th, who also just got caught up and got wide. But we'll keep the stream rolling as we get our guys set up for the main event. Just like what you saw in bronze, it's going to be 40 laps. Cautions will be enabled. It'll be a rolling start. You'll see 45 because we're going to do 5 pace laps to get everybody in order. But yeah, no big surprise, like you said. Ty charged his way up. I think he ended up in fourth there in the end. Unfortunately, Millsy got a little caught up there, so he's starting a little bit farther back. But yeah, they got 40 laps to make up that ground, lots of time, even on
Yep.
this tight little oval.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, and it looks like B-Dog really wants to take that silver, eh?
Yeah, he wants to come race. He wants to come race Wednesday with the golds.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
He's another one who was I thought I was gonna be seeing in gold was B-Dog.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. He likes to say, "Oh, I'm not that fast. Oh, I'm not that fast," but he is. He just doesn't credit himself enough. He's too humble.
Yep.
He's good. Yeah. But he's not in the booth, so how I can say it. But yeah, no. So we should mention, just like how we have these two bronze drivers who you saw last stream, Travis and Wired, they won their respective races, so they get a bump up into silver. They don't race in silver permanently. It's an invite. They keep their points in silver. If we see any dominant performances in a certain league, if somebody's beating the pack by, a second, and it clearly is in the wrong spot, like lap time wise, then we do put them up and permanently move them up. Keep their points that they earned fair and square. If they were in bronze, for example, move up into silver. But these guys who qualified for this, they don't get bonus points in their league, but we still keep track of them if they do qualify for silver like this. So congrats to Travis and Wired for winning the races, and it should be good to see him racing this 40 lap main.
Yeah, and speaking of transfers, Grandpa is a Bronze Series transfer as well. He won the bronze last year, and so now he's racing in the silver. Or second, that is correct. He tied in points. Yeah.
Yeah, they were tied in points going into the race, and Graham had a really bad luck on the last race of the season.
Yep,
on a late
that is right.
And kind of got caught up in the riffraff. But he put on such a good season, there was no way we couldn't put him up into silver. And like he's been running good laps. He's gotten even better since last season, that off season.
Yeah, he's put in a lot of work in the off season.
Yeah. And speaking of putting in work from last season, Solpon and bronze, we saw him get a second today.
Yeah.
Faster.
Yeah, he really is. He came to me in a public lobby. Well, not just me, a couple other fast guys. There were a couple fast guys in a public lobby, and he was like asking, like, "Hey, man, what can I do to, be a little bit more competitive?" And switching to manuals clutch in this game is really the biggest step you can take.
Yeah, and getting used to running and making that smooth. I'm just gonna ready up here and make sure we're not holding anybody up. But
and knowing the tracks,
no, for sure, and like that's knowing the tracks is always a huge thing. Understanding the lines, but that's the great thing about PRA is like we have our bronze, we have our silver, and our gold, but it's a big community, and if you got questions, those guys more than enough willing to help you. When Grandpa last year, when he was in bronze, I was in gold. He was asking me questions all the time, and I gave it to him, and he's definitely applied them. He's gotten better, and now he's got racing in silver. So it just goes to show, like you can definitely work your way up through this pack and prove what you got. And he's definitely done that, racing in silver this season.
Yep, and I think some of the off-season events where some of the bronze got to race with the silver and the golds and such also helped, just that head-to-head competition facing off against each other, I think really helped. a lot of those
Yeah,
drivers.
our draft team racing that we did really brought the community together and definitely had some fun racing in there. Also, a great way to kick off Luke Mann's retirement of Wreckfest racing and finish that event off with a win with his team.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it looks like we'll be starting in 25 seconds. No, never mind, we're starting now.
Now it is go
Everybody's
time.
readied up. I'm gonna pull off to the side here to give you guys a good view of the stream. As we get B-Dog will be announcing the lineup, or probably Frylock would be officiating B-Dog racing. But regardless, the lineup will be. I got 5 laps to do it, so they will be getting in position here. We'll just switch off from Frylock, so I have a lap. There we go. Okay. So we got B-Dog on the pole position. Beside him is I'm Just Hyper, Petrie, and Ty. No surprise here. 3rd and 4th. We got 2 new guys right behind them. Really good showing. First showing, Colt, Chevy, and Travis taking up the 5th and 6th position. Good for them to be racing that mid pack. We got Lysos and Graham behind them for 7th and 8th. Lysos has been racing with the lead for a while, and we're just talking about Graham's improvement into the bronze. Millsy had a little bit of bad luck in the qualifying, but I guarantee he will be moving up higher than the position he's currently qualified for. Sorry, there was a little crossed up there. I do believe that. Okay, never mind. They were just falling back. So yeah, Millsy and Blood, I believe, are actually. No, Millsy and Grandpa are beside each other. It's Lysos and Travis. Just had to get some guys sorted around. Sorry about the confusion there. But regardless, after that we got Blood and Tears and Wired. Blood also moved up from bronze to silver, and of course Wired is our provisional driver. He qualified from the bronze, winning that race to get up into the silver series. And rounding out the pack, we got newcomer Stroker. We just had some bad luck on the qualifying, and we'll see if he can improve his positions rounding up the back of the pack. So any bets for the main? We got one more round, and then we're gonna call her green.
Ty Hard and Millsy are always good bets for me. I would say the front 2 as well. Hyper's very quick, so is B-Dog, and I wouldn't count Petrie out either. The whole front of this pack has got a chance.
I've seen Petrie lead races for a long time.
Yeah, me and him had some really good battles towards the end of last season in silver. So,
plus we got all these wild cards too, and it's an oval, so anything can happen.
Absolutely.
But here we go. We're waiting on this green, and we are off. B-Dog and Hyper peel into the first corner. Petrie tries to take a little bit of a line. Ty gives the push to try to get him up there. Kind of works out. He's beside B-Dog. He's got that inside line. B-Dog's on the
somebody
outside,
back there, I think Blood and Tears, is up on the berm. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. Goes a little wide, but he keeps it. He's not out of this race yet. We still have lots of races to go. Hyper gets a little wide, just from close racing. Nothing malicious. So B-Dog is taking that first position back, and Ty and Petrie are right behind him, chasing him down. We got Hyper has gone off again, just running out of space. He's going to rejoin the track. Really bad luck for him, but again, he's got lots of race back, catch back up. Things far from over. We got a crazy pack between Travis, Millsy, Grandpa, Lysos, and Wired. They are all bunched up together, really trying to
4 or 5 wide right now back there.
Yeah.
And then there's a battle going for the lead right now. Ty, it looks like, is edging out B-Dog.
Side by side. Looks like Ty's got the pull.
Yeah.
And actually, speaking of Millsy, it's quicker than I thought it was, but now he's in 3rd place, just past Petrie.
Yeah.
So, predictions correct. You're going to see these 3 guys. Unfortunately, Hyper did go wide, but he's already battling the back. It's going to be some really good Silver Series racing.
Yeah.
Look how close these guys are running. Ty's got a little bit of clean air. Stroker's put off the side just to get out of the way. And he is back on the throttle. Yeah, so Ty's got a small 2-car gap. That's about it. Not much breathing room. Ty and Millsy are battling it out. B-Dog and Millsy are battling out for 2nd and 3rd. Petrie's in 4th. And Colt Chevy's in 5th. Attaboy.
Yeah.
You guys showing up.
Oh, B-Dog taking that high side. Oh, man.
B-Dog has got the second place now. Millsy's on the outside of Petrie, and it looks like Petrie and Mills are going to be side by side for the next couple of quarters, battling out trying to take that third place position. But it looks like the field's starting to balance out a little bit.
Yeah,
Stroker again, just some bad luck. He ran off, got pushed off regardless, running up the back of the pack. But other than that, we got some tight battles in the back between Blood and Tears, Grand Paul, and Travis. All eyes are up front right now with Tyhard taking the lead. Now it's just consistency for Ty. All he's got to do is just run his race, keep your line, and let Millsy and B-Dog battle for second and try to get that gap.
yep.
Millsy's battling on the inside. This would be a close battle between B-Dog and Millsy. So it looks like B-Dog's going to try to go for an undercut, slow down a little bit. Doesn't quite work out. Millsy takes that position. So he's now up into second. Wonder if B-Dog's going to stay on the attack. Pichu's right there too. Or if he's going to let Millsy try to catch up to Ty to get that first. But I think he's just staying on the attack, trying to get that second place. Top three is just good points regardless. And it looks like we got a little bit of a split between the top four, and then Colt, Chevy, and Wired are battling out for fifth.
Yeah, the pack's starting to settle out a little bit. And yeah, the front four is starting, although Wired's got something to say. I think he wants to come up and see what that front pack's all about.
Yeah. And he's our bronze entry driver, and he's currently in fifth. That's another impressive finish if he can keep it. So, six stroker is pulled to the side and retired from the event. Some bad luck for him.
Yeah.
It happens. I've been there.
I've been there as well. I know the feeling. It can be tough, man. It can be tough. Some of the competition in here is, some of the best you'll find on this game, period. So when you're getting the tough breaks, it can be incredibly frustrating.
Oh, looks like Millsy and Tyhard go a little wide. Sorry to cut you off there, but we have some development in first. It looks like B-Dog decided to let Millsy just go away with a little bit to attack. And that's now all three of them are caught back up as B-Dog has just snuck in for that second place.
Wow. What a move.
Just a car's length. What a move. And yeah, it looks like Ty's going to get pushed a little wide from that. Nothing too bad, though. And he's going to recuperate in third. He's probably going to do the exact same thing to him, which he does. And he takes back that second. And, yeah, this is going to... Oh, Blood, go wide. Okay, good. No crash. Looks like Blood spun out on the speedway, but he's able to get it away for the leaders. But, yeah, Tyhard, Millsy, B-Dog. It could be a coin toss, man, from these guys. B-Dog's dropped back a little bit, but we're not even halfway through this race, and it's extremely tight. And Petrie's still in that contention. He's just sitting back, waiting for his moment. He's definitely still in this race.
Absolutely.
Millsy, of course, side and side.
Door to door.
Of course they are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, imagine finishing like this. What a photo finish that'd be. But Millsy might go for an undercut here. No, keep it wide. Ty blocks the outside. Millsy's gonna try to dive down the middle on the inside.
Ty with a nice block, defensive line. That allows B-Dog to sneak up. Yeah.
B-Dog is sneaking, and so is Petrie. What an insanely tight race by these guys. Clean too, very clean.
Yeah.
B-Dog, is he gonna try to go for an inside move here? No, he does not. Yeah, he might get Ty here. Yeah, Ty's been not pushed out aggressively, but just got put to the outside.
Yeah,
as is the nature with oval racing. Extremely tight.
Yep.
So Millsy's now in the lead with a little bit of a gap, not by much. Ty is trying to keep B-Dog off of him. Petrie's gonna look up on that inside.
Yeah.
They go three wide into the last corner.
Ever the opportunist.
Yeah. And it looks like Colt Chevy is now going to be on the attack for Petrie as he couldn't get that move and it slowed him down a little bit. Extremely tight racing. Good racing, too. Man, so close. I think, 5 laps ago it was a complete opposite order of what it is now. Now we got Millsy pulling away. Tyhard in second, B-Dog in third. Petrie sneaking up on the inside for fourth. And now Colt Chevy is in the in this conversation for fifth. Let me get a on-track view here.
Yep, and those top 5 have got about a 2-second gap on the rest of the pack.
Gotcha. Yeah. There we go. So I'm looking at Millsy's point of view right now, just looking back, and it looks like B-Dog and Ty are side by side. I kind of like the free cam better, to be honest. Switch back to get a better view. Sorry for that. There we go. Okay. So yeah, B-Dog and Ty are still battling, and that's giving Millsy the chance to run away with this thing. It's not over.
Yeah.
But
it's
with
not.
only what, 7 laps to go on such a short track, it's going to be hard for them to make up this time. And honestly, I think Ty and B-Dog have both said, look, we can't catch up to this point. We're going to battle it out for second.
Yeah.
And see how it goes. So, Millsy, from starting in the back of the pack, I told you not to, and you said the same thing, don't count Millsy out. He is now all the way in first, and he's gotten some clean air, and he is making good use of it. He does have the fastest lap with a 13.6, Ty in second, 13.71, and B-Dog is a 13.709. Like, 719 to 709, it's such a small gap.
Yeah,
they're tight.
Yeah.
But that extra 10th that Millsy has on them,
it's showing once he gets out into some space.
Especially with ovals.
Yeah.
So it's Millsy's race to lose at this point. As long as he can keep his race and keep it tight, he'll be good to go. Ty's the second, B-Dog's the third, and Ty's just got enough of a gap on B-Dog. He can't really make a move, so he needs to really put the pedal down for those last 2 races. B-Dog's got some clean space behind him with Peachtree. I think Peachtree's going to try to focus on getting his 4th race finish. And then in the back of the pack, we got some more battling between Travis, Graham, and Blood. I believe Blood might have been lapped. I can't quite remember, but regardless, it's been some good pack racing in the back as well. But I'm going to focus on the front for the last 2 laps here. Let's see if B-Dog's going to make a move, or if Peachtree's going to make a move. So close. Okay, last lap. White flag.
White flag is out.
Millsy keeps it cleaner on the first corner, and Millsy keeps it cleaner on the second. Looks like B-Dog's not going to have enough to run. Ty keeps it wide. So Millsy takes the win. Ty's in second, B-Dog third, Peachtree in fourth. A new guy, Colt Chevy.
Colt Chevy, some new blood up there.
Attaboy, making a name, 5th place, first race.
Good job, buddy.
In 6th, Hyper was able to scratch back and get back in 7th after getting pushed wide twice. Good for you making it back. Bronze driver Wired got in 8th, Graham in 9th. Other bronze driver Travis got in 10th. Blood in 11th, and then, that is your field. So, that was our first race. It went how you thought it would. Millsy and Tyhard taking the first and second position. But B-Dog really was in that conversation.
He was in the conversation the entire race, and so was Peachtree. It just just
that
at the end.
Very differently. Yeah.
Could have went
really
either way.
Tight racing. Yeah. So, congrats on Millsy for taking that W, and great clean racing, guys. What a great way to start the season.
Yeah, 45 laps, no cautions.
Yeah, and no cautions. True. And same with bronze. There was no cautions on our
oval.
Not of this race though. There were 2
cautions. Yep, on this one on bronze. This is a tough track though. There are a lot of hidden rocks. If you dive too far inside of a turn, they'll really reach out and grab you. I found that out last season.
Fair enough. I also found that immovable birch tree doesn't fare well either. I think my first ever race of PRA, I said hi, and it didn't turn out too well for me.
Yeah, me and that tree are friends.
Yeah, yeah, me too. So if we're following the same format as we did with the bronze, which I believe we will be doing, will not be a heat race. That's what we do for ovals. We do qualifying lap times for silver and gold. How that works: 3 laps, you get an outlet. You got two laps to try to set your best time, and that's your starting order. Pretty simple. So we're just gonna take a minute, relax, watch how this is gonna go. See who's gonna start on pole and etc. And we'll just hang out waiting for the main. Really get some good eyes on how different things are going to perform from switching over from a an oval to a road course. Because different drivers have different strengths for sure.
That is definitely true, and the tuning of the car becomes a bigger factor when you
Oh, for
throw in
sure.
road courses with different terrains.
Hmm. Yeah. And this track is a mix of tarmac and dirt, so something for the drivers to keep in mind when they tune their cars up. Um, yeah, it'll be interesting too because the first corner uh, tends to be a place where some drivers can get put wide into a wall. It's a wide sweeping corner, but if you try to go 3-4 wide, it doesn't fare well for you. And I also want to say that the hairpin after that can also be kind of dangerous. So if there's going to be any cautions, actually, you know what? But that little alleyway with the rocks and the tree on each side, that's probably where you're going to see most if there's any crashes happen tonight, just from that
Yep,
scary,
that big
scary
rock
section.
pile on the outside of turn 4, I believe it is.
1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's like turn 5. But yeah,
Maybe 5, yeah.
in that, yeah. But
Yep, there were a couple cars went in there in the Brown Series.
yeah, even in qualifying, we had one guy go flipping.
Yep.
So I'm gonna ready up here. So we'll be starting this qualifying in 10 seconds. Oh, no, we'll not. No, we will not. Something's happening. Getting everybody organized. So, road course guys, you're still taking Ty and Millsy, setting off some good qualifying laps?
I just got a comment that said Squeller pick
Yep.
up.
Weller pick up. Okay. I will pick up. Give me a sec.
Alright, guys, while he takes care of that, we're going to go ahead and take a short break. We'll be right back.
Okay, sorry about that. We're good to go. Just on the stream, Captain, if you want to hide the view bar with that eyeball on the top right and the bottom right, I'll show you when we get in there. Not a big deal though.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I know what he's
Yeah, you
talking
know what I'm
about.
talking about. Yeah,
Yeah.
sweet. Yeah, just follow me here. We'll pull off here to give these guys some air. See where I pulled off?
Yep.
Cool. Okay, let's get spectating. Yeah, just the eyeball far right to hide the UI. And if you're in Chase Far 2, just a little tidbit, you can use the left and right D-pad to switch between drivers without pulling it up.
Cool.
Cool. Anyway, yeah, so looks like we're doing some outlaps. Everybody's going to be trying to set their fastest time. Going to get as close as pole or on pole. And we'll see how this goes. Curious to see how Colt Chevy's going to be doing on road courses versus. Oh, he just spun out. Well, it's the outlap. Now's the time to do it. That rock claimed him, and I think it's going to claim more than him tonight. You want to do an onboard lap with somebody? Cap? You want to pick somebody
Sure, I'm
who's
going to go
onboard?
on board with Millsy here. See
Cool.
how
Let's
he
get
does
you
in
on the race.
qualifying.
Yeah. takes that corner wide, tight, takes it wide again,
Catches those
maximizing all his gas.
tires.
Got a Petrie behind him as well. These guys going for the first outlap. So you can see from the difference between bronze and silver, these guys are definitely a lot smoother with their lines. These guys have been playing the game a lot longer, and it's not a development league at this point. You get some seriously quick guys in here. As Millsy's showing us right now on his outlap, and we'll see what he sets and how it compares to the rest of the field.
Hey, Squeller, quick question. How do I hide the comment bar on the right side?
Click the eyeball.
No, the comment bar that's on the right?
Comment.
On the broadcast? It is showing up in the stream. I see it in the thumbnail. I'm getting spam comments. There we go. No, wait, maybe not. Display message to spectators. Spectators comments. Try that. That worked.
Heck yeah. Sweet. Yeah, we were
Yeah,
expecting to.
sorry guys. This is my first time streaming. We've had somebody else lined up and it fell through. So.
Well, not so much fell through. It's just he won. Wired was supposed to be streaming, and he
Oh
won.
yeah.
So big thanks to you.
Yeah.
Big thanks to you, Captain, for hopping in and doing this with us, getting
Hey, no
good views
problem.
on the stream.
No problem
So
at
looks
all.
like while we were sorting out that, we have our lap times in. Just at first glance, quickly scanning, we got a
Looks like
54.9 by Graham.
wow.
Wow. Holy crap,
So
that's the
Graham
fastest.
Graham pulls it off, and
Holy
then
crap.
50.
Congrats to him.
Yeah, that's a very quick lap. Graham flexing his muscles.
Yeah, no kidding. Wow. That took me off guard. I was so surprised I didn't even check other people's times. But we will get them shortly, and we will run off that. We will run off the order for you when that comes in. But thanks to the people watching as well. Just letting us know we're iron out the bugs with that bar, but we'll give you definitely a good view of this race and moving forward. So it'll be fun. So yeah, like wow, Graham, where'd that come from? That was fast, man.
Hey,
54.9.
some people, myself included, don't really do well on the ovals. Have a tough time moving through the pack on the ovals, but you get us on a road course and it's a different story. And it looks like Graham came here to say that.
Yeah, no kidding. Setting the fastest qualifying for pole. That's huge for him. Congrats to
That
him.
is huge to have a start out front against these guys. That'll pay dividends for him this race.
Oh yeah, he's definitely got himself in that conversation. Yeah. So we're just crunching the numbers now, getting our order ready to go. Guys are adjusting the tunes as needed, and we are kicking random people that joined the lobby that shouldn't be here. All in a day's work. Yeah. Wow. So bets on Graham then? After seeing that blistering lap time?
Yeah, that betting line's moving a little bit.
Yeah, no kidding. Jeez, that's crazy. Good for him. I'm surprised. But he's gonna have some tough competition with regardless. There's still a lot of really fast, consistent guys in here that shine on these road courses. So I'm really excited to see how this is gonna turn out. It should be a really exciting race to round out our
Absolutely.
PRA night. And I'm gonna shout out Frylock as well. Thanks for officiating. He's not here in the booth with us, but he's the guy taking care of cautions, tallies, lining up, running this thing, make sure it goes smoothly. B Dog's also helping him out for any officiating needs. But yeah, thanks for taking that position. Without him, it wouldn't be possible. So it looks like we're just waiting on Hyper to ready up. Looks like we're good to go. Okay. We are good. Okay. We're going to get our outlap out of the way and line these guys up. And we'll see exactly where everybody's shaked out. Yeah, I'm gonna leave mine in free just to get a good over the stupid things. Confident you can put yours in space bar 2 and hide the UI and just use left front D-pad. We'll bounce around that way. Be good. Okay, so it looks like our guys are getting together. We got Graham on the pole, and we got Colt Chevy who got second. Wow.
Wow.
Congrats to you guys. Colt's showing up for the first time. He takes second on the first row. Graham, first official silver race for him. He takes the pole. Then we got Petrie and Ty behind them, bumping and banging. Blood, also first series race in silver. He was a bronze driver last year. He's in the third row beside B-Dog Forever. Congrats to him.
Got the 5th position there.
Yeah, that's congrats for clutching that. Behind them is Hyper and Lysos, longtime league racers. Don't count them out. Really consistent drivers. And Wired and Millsy, I guess, just didn't quite have the qualifying he was looking for. But just like last race, he qualified kind of farther back and won. So do not count him out. And then we got our last bronze invitational driver, Travis, following up the rear. So yeah, it looks like a good tight pack. Should see some really tight racing. And man, I'm excited as they round this corner. Graham and Chevy first and second. Congrats to those guys. Way to stay out here and ready to race. Product pulls off. Our pace car is gone. We're just waiting on that green flag.
I'm gonna ride on
Captain.
I'm gonna ride on board with Colt Chevy here. They're gonna ride on board with Colt Chevy here. Going into turn 1. Looks like Graham got out on the start. And looks like everybody got through turn 1 pretty clean. Turn 2's looking good as well. Yeah, they're all keeping it clean. 4 wide over the jump, and Chevy just goes airborne. Wow, I can't believe he saved
Chevy's airborne, and Travis has gone sideways and around a little bit on my screen. He saved it, though. It could have been a little lag on my end, but regardless, he kept it.
Yeah, Colt Chevy, wow, I was on board and got to capture that. He was about 15 feet up in the air, and he saved it. I mean, there's no other way to put it. He lost a couple positions, but...
Yeah, he's in the back of the pack now. Really bad luck for him, but hey, congrats on saving it.
Yeah, much better than the alternate.
Yeah. So with that development, going into corner 1, we now have Graham in first, and Ty saying, hey, I don't care if you're new to being up here. I want my first place. As he, I think he muscles the way around him for turn 1. And of course, B-Dog is in third, still in that conversation. Hey, look, there's Millsy.
Oh, and Ty Hard goes airborne Ty goes airborne in the same spot that got Colt.
Yeah, Ty's gone around. He's gonna rejoin back the pack. I don't have a connection right now. Ty had to reset. So unless a caution comes out, which there might be, I think that would have been a tally just the way that went. We are, of course, on lap 2. But regardless, now Graham's got some clean air. Mills is in second, and Wired, holy crap, Wired is in third in the silver.
Yeah.
And he's not slowing down. What if we get a bronze?
On the podium?
For silver, and then qualifying for gold, though. Just think.
It could happen.
Here. He's in third. It could happen. Like lots of race left. I'm not trying to discredit Graham. He's got a huge gap right now, and he's running his race, but that'd be nuts. But anyway, it was a very exciting race. Crazy topsy-turvy. Some people hitting some walls and bad bumps leading into that hairpin. But currently, Graham is in first, a little bit of a gap, not much. Millsy's chasing down in second, Wired's in third, Hyper's in fourth, and Lysos in fifth. B-Dog's dropped back a little bit, just a little bit of bumping and banging is how it goes. And but he's still holding that 6th place. And we got a big group in the back as well battling it
Yeah.
out. I just got a message saying commentary can't hear me. I'm not sure why. I'm gonna let you take commentary from here.
Okay.
From here on, they can't hear me.
Alright, so we got Petrie here. Let's turn on the HUD. And we're gonna go along. Let's see. We got Grandpa out here in the lead with Millsy behind him, it looks like. Lysos and Hyper, 5th and 4th respectively.
I know you're trying to commentate the race. They can't hear me right now, but just checking your stream settings to make sure the setting is enabled that you can party chat is popping up in your stream.
Okay. It says share party and include microphone audio. Display. Okay. Sorry about that. Having some technical issues here, guys. Let's go ahead and check out Graham. He's out here in the lead. He's actually kind of nursing a decent lead over Millsy. Millsy doesn't look like he's reeling him in at all right now. And if we go on board with Millsy here, he is also putting down a pretty good gap there on Wired. So the field is really starting to space out a little bit. This is where you kind of see who's put in some practice and who hasn't. These tracks are announced a day ahead of time, so some people are allowed to get on. Everybody's allowed to get on and practice, just some of them do. You'll really see that with the consistency in some drivers.
That's
Oh, Ty Hard was back in 11th. I'm not sure what happened to him. I didn't see that. That is unfortunate. Lysos hanging on to that 5th spot. He's got B-Dog working up behind him with Colt Chevy door to door with him. And Petrie's knocking on the door as well. Everybody wants to make their way back up to the front, heading towards the halfway mark of the race.
and pretend nothing happened, okay?
Hey, that sounds fine to me, buddy.
Okay, so I'm back. Let's just say I had to
Hey,
do some,
welcome back, Squeller.
Okay, cool. If anybody, just tell the chat if the stream if they can't hear me. Sorry, I'm gonna be talking. But anyway, yeah. So not much has changed since I left. Looks like Graham is still in first. It was the second, and Wired is in third. I didn't miss anything too much when I was gone, did I?
Ty somehow has made his way to the back of the pack. I'm not sure what happened to him.
Didn't he get screwed up at the start of the race? Remember he went flying off the
Yeah, but he's even farther back again. So
bad luck for him. He kind of needs a
Yeah,
caution. Not that
that
I'm
is.
hoping for one, and it probably won't happen, but it's just bad luck for him.
Yeah,
But
he's definitely hoping for one. He'd love a chance to get back up
yeah.
in that pack.
Yeah. So
But
big
Millsy's
surprise
starting
of
to
the night.
close in a little bit on Grandpa here. The front of the pack's starting to space out a little bit. But Millsy's just keeping his ground.
Yeah, there's a gap, but if he can close it, he's got half a race to do it. Graham's just got to stay cool here, not hit a rock, which is very easy to do on
Yeah,
this track.
it really is.
But
They're
definitely a
everywhere.
surprise show up. He's really put in these laps, and man, is he showing the pack that he's here to race. But yeah, Mills is second again. Another big surprise. Wired, he's in third with a huge gap, and he's saying,
Yeah.
"Hey, hello, I'm here. Let's race." If he can get a podium, good for him, man. Just coming from bronze and getting a third race place finish.
I mean, that would be 2 bronze on the podium in a Silver Series race. That's sending a statement.
Yeah, I
Well,
mean, granted,
Grandpa is
technically,
technically
yeah,
still a silver. He is a Silver Series
true.
driver, but this is
He's
his
earned his silver
first.
spot, but
He did earn his silver spot, but he's letting him. He's putting us on notice, letting us know he's not here to be in the
yeah,
back
like
of
you
the
said,
pack.
it is his first silver race, and
Yeah,
to get your first official silver race, I do believe he has raced as an invitational, but
he
for his
has
first official silver race, he's putting on a clinic, man.
absolutely.
He's got a safe gap, but yeah, yeah, I just got a confirmation message. You can't hear me on the stream. We're good to go, man.
Cool.
So, hi everybody again. I'm back, baby. Woo! Sorry for the technical difficulties tonight, but regardless of that, Captain has definitely pulled through, hosting the stream, and man, do we have some great racing and some big surprises. Like, if I would have bet money on this top three, I don't think I would have. Like, you know what I mean? I would have lost money. What a
Oh,
insane, yeah.
yeah, but that's the way racing goes. There's 12, 14 cars out there on the track. There's only one track, so much room. Things can happen, you know.
Yeah, so I'm gonna let's hop on board with Lysos because we've got a battle between Petrie and Lysos right now. Oh, as Petrie passes them, actually let's hop on with Petrie as he's taking the top of this pack. We got a giant pack racing in behind. I don't want to ignore him too much because there's some really tight racing happening here between Petrie, Lysos, Hyper, Colt,
Yeah.
and Blood. So it looks like Colt's after his bad start is still in unlucky start, I should say, not necessarily a bad one, but he's still grinding away. He's still here, saving that, not flying into the bush. He's definitely doing a great job here. Shows a lot of potential with his lap time too, starting on second position. If he can, get a better run next week, who knows where he'll end up. Give this run call okay. Yeah. So looks like Lysos and Petrie's you're currently watching the Petrie Lysos battle?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think this is the one to watch. Unless something crazy happens in first, second, third. We'll revisit them near the end of the race, but let's focus on this battle for I believe it is fourth that they're battling for.
Yep.
Um,
Fourth and
it's gonna
fifth
be tight
spot.
one.
Looks like
Petrie
Grandpa's
raced
ran the
with
fastest lap so far at a 54.867. So even faster.
Wow.
No
And
call
it
to
is
caution.
fastest, but Millsy's ran a 54.88. So there is a caution out. So
Yeah.
it looks like Ty. Oh, I think Colt Chevy. Look, he's in the back of the pack here. It looks like Colt went around. So Ty's prayers have been answered by Colt Chevy 88.
Yep.
he gets to catch back up to the pack, and it's Graham's worst nightmare because we only have last quarter of the race to go. And
He had a
he's got
he
Millsy
had a
right
good
on his
lead.
ass now.
He had a good lead.
Yeah.
Not just Millsy, but the rest of the pack.
Oh yeah, true. So looks like we're going 2 by 2 here. I'm gonna run through our pack real quick. Graham, of course, first. Millsy second. Wired, surprise third. Hopefully he can keep it or do better. Who knows? Petrie caught back up in fourth, and our pack is completely back up together. This is gonna be an insane turn one. Anything can happen here. These guys are hungry.
Yeah.
They want it, and I'm so excited. I'm lost for words, but I will call the green.